Hello and welcome to another video tutorial from AppBuzz. In today's video, we are going to cover how to complete your App Store listing and upload your IPA file onto the App Store Connect to finally go live. In our previous video, we showed you how to create a new app on the App Store Connect and find all the key information that is required to help us generate your builds. Assuming that you have completed that step and have downloaded the IPA file, next, what you need to do is log into your Apple App Store Connect account. Let's jump straight into it. Here, once you have logged in, select the app that you had previously created. In my case, I'm just going to use a demo account called AppBuzz. The first thing you're going to do is click on App Privacy. Here, you can click on Edit and fill in the link for the privacy policy of your website and click Save. Next, click on Get Started, and here we're going to specify what kind of data we collect from the app. So click Yes here, and then click Next. Scroll further down and start selecting the data that you're going to be collecting from the app. Now, obviously, contact information is going to be crucial, so select all name, email address, phone numbers, physical address, and any other contact information. Next, click on payment information, because obviously people are going to make purchases on this app, so you need to make sure that it's going and coming in from the right person. Next, location, precise location, cost location, contacts, photos or videos, other user content, browsing history, search history. In identifiers, click on user ID, purchases, product interaction, crash data, other diagnostics data, and that's it. And you click on Save. Now click on OK and proceed to the additional steps that are required. Now, we're going to have to set up each of the categories of data that you just selected. Now, on each scenario, it's going to be exactly the same, where you're going to first click on this, then select Other Purposes, click on Next, and we're going to specify that yes, names are collected from this app. Alright, so you click Next, and you click Next again. And finally, you select the option No, we do not use names for tracking purposes, and you click on Save. And you continue doing this for all the other options that you see over here, all the way till the very end, except for email, where you click on email, again you select Other Purposes, click on Next, but here you say yes, email addresses are collected from the app, and yes, we use it for tracking purposes. Right, so this is the only option where you'll select yes in both locations. In all the other options that follow, you're going to follow the same process where you select Others, Other Purpose, Next, yes, that we collect phone numbers, but no, we do not use it for tracking purposes. Right? So we're going to quickly run through all of the remaining setups here by using the same option. So I'm going to run through it. once you have finished everything, go ahead and click on publish. Next, we move on to pricing and availability. Now here we're going to set the pricing for your app. Usually, in our cases, it's always a free app. So, first thing you do is select the currency. In my case, I'm going to leave it as United States. You can choose whatever currency it is that you would like to choose, or the region that you're in. And then you go ahead and select the price. Like I said, mostly our apps are free apps, so I'm going to collect the $0 section over here. Click on next, continue again, click on next, and your price schedule should already be set here. Next, you're going to select the app availability. Alright, so click on setup availability, and here you're going to specify any particular regions or across the globe. In my case, I'm going to select across the globe, so it'll be all countries or regions. If you want to select any specific ones, then you're going to have to click here, and when you click next, you will have to specify which region it's going to be. So in this case, I'm just going to click all and confirm. Now once you're done, you can just click the back button over here, go back to pricing and availability, and next click on app information. And here you're going to fill in the name of your app. I'm going to put mine as AppBuzz New. Select the subtitle. So as it says over here, the subtitle is a summary of your app that will appear under the name of the app on the App Store. And this should not be longer than 30 characters. So let's say if I am, let's say the name of my app is AppBuzz New, and let's say I'm an EduTech application. So I can just write that, EduTech, or let's say I'm in fashion and apparel, right? So we can write something like that. The bundle ID is already selected, and here you're going to select the category that you're in, right? So since I'm a fashion app, I think my category can be shopping, and maybe a secondary category if you'd like, if you maybe sell some things other than just fashion and apparel. Maybe you sell accessories or home decor, then you can click something like lifestyle. All right. Once you're done selecting that, you need to jump into the age settings. So you're going to restrict the app based on an age limit. All right. So in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and select no age restriction, because usually we are just shopping apps. If your app is something different, like a gambling app or anything else that requires any of these to be disclosed, then you're going to have to select it appropriately. I'm just going to go next, and in all of these cases, I'm just going to select no. All right, and you go click next, and age categories, it's not applicable for this app. I'm going to click next, and we're going to click on done. So your age rating is already done. Okay, scroll all the way back to the top and click on the save button here. Now once you click on prepare for submission, you will have to fill in some of this information here. Firstly, you will have to upload design assets of your iPhone for various displays, 6.7 inch, 6.5 inch, and the 5.5 inch displays, and the resolutions for each are given over here. So in this case, I'm going to upload a 1290 by 2796 pixel file. Let me see what I have. Upload it here, and of course you can drag and drop up to 10 screenshots or 3 app previews. Next, you can move on to the 6.5 inch display. It allows you to pick the same display as the 6.7 inch one. So we're just going to continue and go ahead to the next. And again, here you can choose a file, but it has to be of this resolution. Okay, so click on choose file, Let's see what resolution we have. That's correct. And it will load up here. Next, we go on to iPad and you do the same thing. You select a file of the resolution mentioned here and just go ahead and upload it for both the 13-inch display and the 12.9-inch display. Once this is done, you need to fill in all the other text that is required underneath. So the promotional text, description, keywords, support URL, things like this. So you can take some help by reading the question marks provided here. Promotional text lets you inform your App Store visitors of any current app features without requiring any update submission. Alright, so if you have a promotion, you can write it up over here. I'm just going to choose to leave it blank since it's not mandatory. Your description, this is something important. You give a brief description of your app, what it is that you sell, what is your USP, and other things like this. And you can put it up to 4,000 characters. All right, so I'm just going to fill in dummy text here. Just say, let's say description. All right, just for the sake of adding something. Here you're going to add in keywords. So this is going to make it easy for your organic users who are trying to search for specific items on the App Store. They can put in these keywords, and if they match, your app will be shown up in their listing over there. All right, so just fill in, for now I'm just going to fill in some dummy keywords. Let's say fashion, apparel, clothing, etc. All right, so I'm going to end it there. You can put in the support URL if you have a support URL for your website. Okay, you can choose to leave it blank if required. And once you have filled in this information, ahead and fill in these bits of information for app review. All right, so here you're going to need to sign in when you review the app. All right, so put in the email address that you usually sign into your App Store Connect with. Okay, and just put in any password. So for example, I'm just going to put in appbuzz@gmail.com, right? And just put in the password you desire, and then we'll fill in the contact name, which is, let's say, appbuzz. Put in the phone number, just putting a random one here. And you can put in the email address again. Okay, that's pretty much it. And you select automatically release this version. Next, you need to launch the App Store on your MacBook. And then in the App Store, search for an app called Transporter. Now, the Transporter app is an Apple product which will help you upload the IPA that you just downloaded from the AppBuzz dashboard into your App Store Connect account. So click on install and then open the Transporter app, log in using your Apple developer account credentials, and next, add the IPA file that you just downloaded. Click on deliver. Continue without Xcode, and then just wait for the app to upload. You will receive this pop-up which says the Lipo command requires the command line developer tools. Would you like to install the tools now? So we don't require this, so you can go ahead and click on cancel, and it should not affect the uploading of your app. Once that is done, The next step is to log into your App Store Connect once again. Now scroll down a little bit and come down to a section called Build. Over there, click on Add Build, and you should be able to see the IPA file that you just uploaded using Transporter. If you don't see it, no need to panic. It takes usually around 10 to 15 minutes for it to get uploaded. Go ahead and click Save, followed by Add for Review. You are now ready and you have pushed your app for an update. It is currently in the review state, and once it is ready to go live, you should be able to see it on the App Store. You will also receive an email confirmation from Apple saying that your app is now live. So be on the lookout for that on the email address that you have provided. Thank you so much for watching. See you again next time.